What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Jay with Brother Cuz's Toy Reviews, and that's right, I am back with another one. Today I'll be reviewing MMS746 Deadpool from Deadpool and Wolverine, fresh, still in the theater, hot off the presses and ready to go. Let's check it out. Okay guys, here's everything that comes with Deadpool, and I mean, it's kind of overwhelming, but in a good way. I mean, you really got 4 characters. This is like really a weird little 4-pack with Deadpool himself, Babypool, Dogpool, and Headpool. Yes, and they all kind of come with their own little accessories. So yeah, it's a lot here, but it is great. And I'm glad to have this finally in my possession. Yes, I get to have it. I was actually gonna wait for this one, but hey, it fell into my hand. What can I say? But yeah, once again, shout out to Howard Collects for hooking me up. But anyway, guys, let's get this bad boy on the turntable and take a deeper look at him. And here he is in all his glory. Nah, we gotta do this right. Okay, now that's more like it. This guy is fantastic, guys. This looks damn good. A damn good figure. Let me tell you something. I see what all the hype is really about. I mean, come on. We know the movie just made $1 billion and is probably going to move on to making even more billions of dollars with merchandise and everything like that. Man, this thing is really, really nice. Like I said, I have the first version of Deadpool that came out all the way back in 2016, 2017. And it was good for the time, but this right here takes the cake. I mean, the proportions are fantastic. It really is. And I love the little gold accents that has been added to the costume, but that's not it. At first glance, you're like, oh, it's Deadpool. They really didn't change much to the outfit, but they really kind of did. The red is much more dark and much more richer and a bit bright. Not exactly dark, but a little bit brighter, but it also has a lot of weathering to it at the same time, which makes it really interesting looking and really fantastic. And it's different reds used throughout the suit as well. The black areas just hit and pop very well and just harken all the way back to his look in the comics. Almost this kind of harkens back to his first appearance look, especially around where the neck and the collar piece is. Really did an excellent job calling that back. Good job, Marvel Studios and Disney. Come on, did it really well. Like I said, the suit itself just looks fantastic, looks great. The proportions are on point, and the gold accents just give it that pop and flair right to it. Excellent job on the suit all together. First, let's look at the boots. The boots look great. They are great once again with those gold accents there on the boots. Very reminiscent of the boots that we've seen in the first 2 iterations of the costume, but once again, completely redesigned for this new movie and just looks great. You see baby knife there, looking very cool right there on the side panel. which is awesome. Moving all the way up to the knee pads. The knee pads this time, knee pads are designed a little bit different in more of a oval shape. The one that I have from the first movie were more of a square shape, but these are ovals and they're definitely locked into place a little bit better than the old one. The old ones kind of look like they would just peel off if you looked at them the wrong way. They really did, but these look to be fastened down much better. Then you have the straps on the legs right here, and yes, the straps are held in place very great, very good. You also see the gun holsters right there. They're not pouches like last time. You don't have the carbon fiber that you had there. They're plastic and black, but they look good. The straps on the legs are very good. They went with a plastic and not like that nylon that actually looped through. They were actually a strap that they used on the first iteration. I think that was on this, the first two iterations. This, I love the fact that they use plastic straps, and I also love that they use plastic sculpted belt pockets as well, because the other one had like those pleather pockets, and they just the glue would just unfasten. They would just be opened up for no reason, and it just looked very terrible. Moving all the way up to the swords. Well, the swords on the back there. The magnet could be better there with the swords, to be quite honest. It's barely holding on, but it does hold in place very well. But if you knock them a little too hard, they will fall off. I don't know why they just didn't go with a stronger magnet. Come on, Hot Toys. It's 2014. Come on, you give us great proportions, you give us great tailoring and great other stuff, but you can't give us a strong enough magnet. What the hell? Also with the swords, yes, they fit in the sheaths very nicely, very well. I do hate the fact that they're plastic and not die cast. I think that is a fail in my opinion, but still, this is a great looking figure. Moving all the way up to the head sculpt. Looks amazing. You already know you can swap the various eyes out on this guy and give him all types of cool expressions. This time they give you an articulated neck, so he can move his neck and he can do those dance numbers. He can do the NSYNC dance. He can do the bye bye bye. He can, you know, emote very well with this neck. I do miss the seamless neck that we had before. I just think it makes it look more realistic. But if you want to get this guy into some crazy cool poses, and you know he does a lot of gesturing with his head and his neck and other parts of his body, it's good that we get that articulation there in the neck, so we can have him do those movements. Great engineering. It's barely noticeable, but it is still noticeable. You do get a seam there, but I will go for, you know, I would, hey, I'm fine not having that one little speck of realism to get articulation. I'd rather have the articulation, and you know, the mask, it's all in red, so it all kind of covers it up anyway. But with all that being said, this guy looks great. He looks amazing. We spent enough time talking about him. Let's get to the fun part, ladies and gentlemen. Let's get this guy posed up. Okay guys, that's been my review of MMS746 Deadpool from Deadpool and Wolverine by Hot Toys. And on a scale of 1 to 10, I give it a solid 9. That's right, I'm giving it a solid 9. This figure is close to perfection as possible. With all the accessories that it comes with, you pretty much get a little crazy 4-pack with with Deadpool, dog pool, baby pool, and head pool, and all the accessories, the guns, all of that, the outfit, the proportions, the articulation, everything is great. The reason why I had to knock it down a peg is, yes, the sword's not being die cast. I don't know why they would give us die cast swords with the first 2 releases and then go back and give us plastic. Come on, it's like going from first class to coach. What the hell? What are you doing, Hot Toys? Also, the exclusive base that they made all this, they made it all the rage and made it, a big draw to get is not all that good. I mean, it's very cheaply made. Doesn't look bad, but they could have just did better. They could have gave us, I would have rather them do like a smaller diorama base. We see some real great diorama bases as of lately with the 89 Batman and the new Days of Future Past Wolverine. So they could have gave us something like that. They didn't have to go crazy with it, but just a little something would have been better than what they gave us. Yeah, it's completely unfinished, the base it is. But what we have with this figure is amazing, and it does look fantastic, and I think it's great value. And yes, you should totally add it to your collection, even if you have the older version. Now, if you got the first 2, maybe you can wait on this a little bit, but I'm still, before I had this one, I was still rocking the very first Deadpool figure, and I mean, it hasn't aged very well, to say the least. A lot of stuff are peeling on it. I mean, it kind of works for the look because he's Deadpool. His suit gets damaged. It's real, it's still good to have it. And it was a great figure for its time, but this one is totally an upgrade. Definitely a great upgrade and well worth the price. And that's my opinion on that. But guys, let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe, bang that bell for notifications, and all that good stuff. I'll see you on the next one. Peace, and we are out.